one of the pros of having an RV, you can take all your things when your kids have out-of-town activities. One of the cons of being a part-time RVer is that you have to take all things with you when your kids have out-of-town activities. For those of you who are new here, I'm Jahaira, and together with my husband, our 2 kids, and our 2 huskies, decided to step into Parttime RV life to slow down, live more intentionally, and find peace in the middle of all the chaos. We are trying to implement a system just to try to not forget as many things every time we go camping. Why? Because as a part-time RVer, yes, you leave a couple of things in the RV, but you can't leave everything. We live in Florida. There, the heat is really bad, and the storage where we have our camper, even though it has electricity, the AC cannot remain on. What I do for my things is that shelf and the box that you saw before, every time during the week that I either buy something or remember that I'm missing something, or I go through the list when I'm in the RV, I create a list of everything that I'm missing, and every time I buy the things that I'm missing, I put it right there, and I know everything that is there is going to the RV. Hey. Oh, that's too much, Mommy. We're only going for 3 days and 2 nights.
All of them.
No, they're too much. Take 5. Yeah, just 5, because we're gonna be back on Sunday. After we get everything from the pantry and all the house, we put everything in this area. This is what we did for our clothes. Our RV came in with this baskets and it has like cubbies throughout the RV. Each and every one of us will take one of these baskets with us, and we'll put our clothes in here. Whatever doesn't fit here, we don't take. Our next RV trip is gonna be the first time that we're gonna do multiple stops. We're going to a very cold place. It's the very first time that we're gonna do that, and I think it's gonna be like our 6-month anniversary with the RV. Part-time RVers, our cold weather gear is not at the RV, it's here at the house. It's not gonna fit in those baskets. It's not gonna, all our cold weather gear is not gonna fit. One of the things that I'll say is a con of being a part-time RVer is that you do have to run a before leaving your house checklist to make sure everything is good to go. One of the things is to making sure that the sink is clear, the dishwasher is clean, has run once already, and remember to leave it a little bit open so it doesn't get any mold, because we have to make sure that the water is shut off. Just in case something happens, we don't want to come back to a house that is flooded. Take the water reservoir from the coffee machine off, and I take all the water off so it doesn't get any mold either. I clean the machine, everything clean, nothing on the floor for Roomba to clean the house, so we come to a house that is not that dirty. Before we go, we just do a walk around the house, make sure everything looks good, nothing is left open. We were supposed to leave at 1, it's 1:19, so we are late already. We made it to the car, but instead of 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock. 1 hour delay, but it's okay. We're gonna make it on time. So if you can tell, Diego is not in the back of the truck. The whole reason why we are going to Tampa is because he has a concert at USF. It's about 2+ hours from our home. One of the pros of having an RV, grab everything, we go see the concert, stay there for the whole weekend. We're gonna stay until Sunday. Another thing is that we have 2 huskies. For us, it's very difficult to find boarding places that are actually husky friendly, because our huskies are something special. As every husky having an RV give us the opportunity not only not to spend that much money on boarding, because it was costing thousands of dollars to have them in a good place, but also we don't have to plan it to, hey, we have to go back this day because the boarding is up to the reservation was up to this day, or it's going to cost us more if we want to stay an additional day. No, they just come with us. And with a baby, moms, as you know, I need my own fridge. I need at least a microwave so I can make her whatever she wants, whenever she wants. Because the last thing you need is an angry toddler that is hungry and you can't make a microwave pizza or a mac and cheese or something like that.
But we
So close, so close. Concert is at 7:45 and we haven't changed yet. And we haven't had dinner. It's 5:13. Oh my God. I think we're gonna make it. Yeah. It's 5:45, 42. Let's set up, change, eat something. Go. We'll talk about this campground after. Today is checkout day, travel day, however you want to call it. Another con of being a part-time RVer is that you have to clean everything before you leave. You have to make sure that everything is spot clean because in our case, our RV is going to a storage. Checkout day, travel day for our part-timer, it could mean a longer day for you. So if you compare that with a hotel, yeah, in a hotel you leave everything as it is because someone else will clean it. You do have a cleaning fee for that. That's a downside of being a part-time RVer. If you're an Airbnb, you still have to clean the Airbnb. And you also have the cleaning fee. So, it's a matter of how you see it. If you're a full-timer, you'll leave everything either on the sink or somewhere, wherever. When you're a part-timer, you have to put everything away and make sure it's clean. Let me show you how close we are of the other campsites, which is, hold on, it's not what we're used to. So the cars, our truck is on top of the pad because if not, it will be like outside. Now you see the next. This is the other one. Other one. Not ideal, but it's okay. You live and you learn. So now we are almost ready to leave the campground, but look, we have a big tree here and we have to turn this way, and we have that big tree up there that you see. And we also have a pickup truck here. My job is to make sure that the trailer doesn't hit any of those things. Let me show you the other tree. See? And the thing is that with travel trailers, the back end, I call it the whiplash. Kind of like a whiplash. It just gives like a pop out of the blue. Why? It's Sunday at 12:42. Why the I-4 is always like this? Oh, it's a 21-minute delay as per the GPS. It doesn't matter the time of the day, it doesn't matter the day that you are in the I-4 is always like this. Let's go back to the pros and cons of being a part-time RV. We didn't talk about the RV park that we stayed. We were not happy at that campground. I think not. It was our very first bad experience in a campground. It's a campground that we will never come back, and it was expensive. I think that's why I am very disappointed, because it was expensive. It was $100 a night, so my expectations were high. So many things happened, and unfortunately, that's something that as a part-timer you can run into it, because your time is very limited. But if you do your research in advance, if you check the reviews and the ratings, 99% of the time you're gonna get a really good campground, really good experience. Another pro, you're able to go and visit people whenever you want. You don't have to stay in their houses if you don't like it. You stay in your RV, in your own bed. You have your own things, your own food, your own everything. You have your dogs with you. When you have kids, they do go to the bathroom a lot, and either you use your portable potty at the car, or if you have an RV, you just open the RV. And a con is we are part-time RVers, and if your storage doesn't have a dump station, you either have to stop by a dump station on your way to your storage, or it's gonna stay there until next time, and the smell is not gonna be pretty. We do have a dump station in our storage, but sometimes you get back and you're so tired, you have no time, you have to go back to your house, and you leave everything in the black tank, and when we come back in a couple of weeks, it is bad. But it is what it is. When it's travel day or checkout day, same thing that I did in the beginning, you have to do everything but from the RV to the truck. Today we have time. See? Even water. And yes, another downside for us is that our driveway is not big enough to unload everything in the RV. So we do need to pay for our storage. I wish we had a big enough either backyard or land or driveway that we could keep the RV there. And it's not big enough for us to park the RV to load everything that we need to load or upload. So now, once we park the RV in our spot, I have to offload everything from the fridge to take it back to our house. It's time to take our things from the fridge back. So I leave this here in the bed, on top of the bed. What?
Am I talking to my...
Yeah, you can take it. Yeah.
No, I'm talking to my airplane.
Oh, okay. And then we squeeze, because we can't open the slide all the way when we're at the storage. There are some columns, and we're not able to open it completely, but it's just big enough to yeah, see, open the fridge. Hope you like this video, and we'll see you next week.